going on, guys? Scott from Play Your Court, and today we're going to talk about how to flatten out your forehand. And before we dive into how, let's talk about why this is so important. So a lot of times I think we hear so much about topspin that we think this is the only option and that flat doesn't even really have a place. It's more old school. It's only for people with Eastern forehand grips like me. That's not the case. The idea here is really quite simple. Topspin will do damage and it'll help you pull your opponent out of position, but once you've got open court space and a ball that you're in position to attack, the sooner you can get that ball where they're not, the more likely it is you're going to win the point or at least do damage to set up the winning shot. So those are the opportunities where we really want to flatten the ball out, take some of the air out from underneath it, take some of the time away from our opponent, and put that ball where they're not quicker. So now that you know why it's important to be able to flatten that ball out, let's talk about how to actually do it. And this isn't as complicated as you may think. If you take your normal forehand ground stroke where you're hitting topspin and you've been taught to come underneath the ball or brush up the back of the ball, swing low to high, all the keywords you're hearing to generate topspin, all we're doing is flattening that stroke out. That's why it's called hitting the ball flat. We're swinging in more of a straight line. Let me be clear, it is impossible to hit a ball completely flat, or maybe not impossible, but certainly not something you want to target. You're still generating spin on the ball, you're just not thinking about a low to high motion. What you're doing is driving more through the ball on more of a flat line, even down in the occasion where you get up on the net and you have some space where you can actually swing down on the ball. So the concept here is just you're not shaping underneath the ball, you're plowing through the back of it, and depending how close you are to the net, you may even have the opportunity to hit down on the ball. So that's all there is to it, guys. When it's time to put the point away, when you've done the damage with the topspin, you've got your opponent out of position, and you want to end the point, it's time to flatten that ball out. Think about creating that flat line with your stroke. Don't try and shape it. This is how you're going to put that ball away a lot quicker. If you like today's content, be sure and hit the subscribe button to make sure you never miss another Play Your Court video. And also, be sure and check out the Play Your Court community. We can pair you up with practice partners so you can get out on the court and try this stuff. We'll see you guys soon.